How do you make sourdough starter using grapes? Are you curious about how to make a sourdough starter using grapes? This method is a fantastic way to harness the natural yeast found on grape skins. Let's break down the steps to create your own starter. First, you want to choose organic grapes. Look for grapes that have a natural white yeast bloom on their skins. This yeast is essential for starting the fermentation process. You will need about a dozen grapes for this recipe. Next, take your grapes and place them in a non-metallic container. Lightly crush or slice them to release the yeast and sugars. This step is important as it allows the yeast to mingle with the other ingredients. Now add an equal volume of flour to the crushed grapes. You can use whole wheat flour, bread flour, or all-purpose flour. The flour provides the necessary starches and nutrients for the yeast. After adding the flour, pour in some lukewarm water. The water hydrates the mixture and creates a friendly environment for fermentation. Mix everything together until you achieve a thick batter-like consistency, similar to pancake batter. Once your mixture is ready, cover the container loosely. This allows airflow while keeping out contaminants. Place it in a warm spot at room temperature. Over the next few days, you will want to stir the mixture once or twice daily. This helps distribute the yeast and introduces oxygen, which is vital for fermentation. After about 3 to 5 days, you should start to see bubbles forming. This is a sign that fermentation is happening. You will also notice a pleasant sour aroma. When this occurs, it is time to strain out the grape solids. Next, you will need to feed your starter. Discard half of the mixture and add fresh flour and water in roughly equal parts. This feeding process keeps the starter hydrated and provides fresh food for the yeast. Continue this daily feeding until your starter is vigorous and doubles in size within a few hours of feeding. Using grapes to create your sourdough starter is a wonderful way to utilize natural wild yeast. This technique aligns perfectly with advanced bread baking, focusing on natural leavening and flavor development. Remember, patience is key. Maintaining a consistent temperature and feeding schedule will support a healthy starter. Once established, your grape-based sourdough starter can be used for various sourdough bread recipes. Enjoy the unique flavors that come from the wild yeast and bacteria cultivated during this process. Happy baking!